I'll gladly confirm it, even to a judge.
I'm afraid that won't be enough when there's no material proof. Where does your hatred for the Tanner come from?
I beg your pardon? You come here asking questions, and you're impertinent to boot.
I was only asking. Keep it to yourself, then.
So the Tanner does well out of his trade?
Does well. He's on the pig's back, and no one ever made that kind of coin out of tanning hides. It'd be a miracle if he wasn't guilty.
Or maybe he's just very skilled.
Skilled my arse, you numbskull. He's a puffed-up idiot, a botcher, and a bastard.
That'll be all. Thanks.
Be sure and check him out. And don't forget he's a crook.
Yeah, right. The biggest crook under the sun. He steals anything that's not nailed down.
I'm glad we understand each other. Well, good luck dealing with him. Take care, my friend.
All right.
What are you doing out here in the forest?
Picking wild garlic.
Garlic, eh? Then why are you kitted out more like a poacher than a forager?
I do all kinds of stuff. I collect honey and beeswax and all, and sometimes acorns for flour. Or I herd my pigs into the forest to forage. I pay honest dues for it.
You're a busy fella. Folk must envy you all those jobs. Isn't there one you've forgotten? Like, maybe... poaching? Go on. Tell me.
I'll tell you one thing, all right. You're starting to piss me off with these stupid questions, and you're keeping me from my work. So I'll cut your throat like them two deer in my camp, you asshole.
That was 3 things, actually. So, you really are a poacher.
The last one you'll ever see. You're in for an arse-kicking, you piece of...
No mercy!
Useless! Fuck that! Go fuck yourself! Yeah? Fuck that. Oh! Mercy! Spare me!
Right, let's go straight to the bailiff. And don't even think about trying anything.
Ow! Damn it! I'll be lucky if I can even make it there.
Well, you've no one to blame but yourself. Move. Vostatek told you I might be bringing you some poachers. So here's one for you. He chose the forest round Vidlak Pond.
No, please!
It's too late for begging. You're for the noose. You dare to show your face to me after what you did at my daughter's wedding?
I apologise. I'm so sorry I ruined the wedding like that.
So you should be. And you should apologise to my daughter Agnes too. The poor girl's been down since the wedding. And it's all your fault.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
I've seen those. You talk like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. And that's about it.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven.
Aye.
Ka! Ka!
God!
Quick! Quick! Oh, oh!
Greetings to you. Henry.
It's good to see you. Listen, would you like to stop by sometime? After all that's happened, I could really use someone to talk to.
Sure. I'll stop by when I have the time. I took care of that poacher. He's in the hands of the bailiff now.
Excellent! Who was this crook?
Some arsehole pretending he was there picking garlic.
Lovely. Here's the reward I promised. And now I'll drink to it, I reckon. We can both have a little celebration. What do you say?
I think I'll leave that up to you. You've had more practice than me.
You're good.
Is there anything more I can help you with?
I don't need anything more from you.
And is there some other gamekeeper around?
Lad, the only proper gamekeeper around here is me. But Nabokov has a gamekeeper too. You could try him.
Uh-huh. And what's his name?
Varel, as in barrel. Go and see him.
Where does he live?
Close to Nebokov Mill. He's got a cottage on a hill and his eye on the surroundings. We're both having trouble with this. How to say it? This ghost. So it might be worth talking about if it's still troubling him.
Well, you got me curious. Thanks for the tip. Do you buy wolf ears?
That's right. You get a few groschen for every dead animal.
Here they are.
A dead wolf is a good wolf.
Why don't we go and have a seat somewhere now?
Aye, I did. Come, let's have a seat outside. Henry, tell me something. How do you cope? When I asked you to kill those poachers, you went and did it without any remorse.
I can't think about things like that right now. Why'd you ask?
Being von Burgau's huntsman isn't my only job. From time to time, he gives me a different task.
What do you mean by that?
The first time was 2 winters ago. The Chamberlain summoned me one night. Said he needed something taken care of. The lass couldn't have been older than 15. A servant at the castle. I saw young Sir Jan being dragged away from her.
Jan?
Von Burgau's son. He's at Sbarrow now. So you couldn't have met him. I don't know what they told her, but she rode behind me obediently. I brought her deep into the woods, and then, when you shoot a deer, and it doesn't make a sound, you know you did a good job. It didn't suffer, you know? But this lass shrieked like a banshee.
You killed her?
Was I supposed to refuse an order from my lord?
Why did von Burgov have her killed?
When I came over to her, as she was laying on the ground, screaming, to put her out of her misery, that's when I saw it. She was with child. I reckon she was carrying Jan's bastard, and von Burgau was against it.
Who was this girl?
I don't know. I reckon I saw her a few times at the castle. A maid, I suppose. She had hair like straw and blue eyes. I keep seeing her in my dreams.
So that wasn't the only time you had to do something like that?
It wasn't. Usually they just give me a body to get rid of in the woods. The wolves take care of it. But this was different. It haunts my dreams. The only time I forget about it is when I'm drunk senseless.
Does your family know?
I told Zlata, but not Vitek. The lad is young. He shouldn't have to worry about things like that.
I didn't expect you were going to tell me something like that. If there's anything I can do to help you, let me know.
That's all right, Henry. Lending your ear is more than enough. But enough talk, Henry. Thanks for sitting here with me. And one more thing. I'd appreciate if you didn't tell anyone about this.
You have my word.
Greetings.
What can I do for you?
I'll have a look at your wares.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
What?
Where can I find Handsome Charlie?
What's it to you?
Shut up and take me to him. I've got a message from Gules.
And who would that be, eh?
A big fish.
Aye. It surely sounds fishy. But I'll let Charlie deal with this himself. Follow me.
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
You're Handsome Charlie?
There are them that call me that.
I bring a message from Gules.
That fucker's still breathing, eh? That's news to me. What does he want?
Your head. And I'm to deliver it.
Then you're in the right place. But you shouldn't have come here alone.
I came alone to challenge you to an honourable duel.
Why should I soil my hands with the likes of you? That's what my men are for. Even if they are just a bunch of thick-headed charcoal burners.
So that you keep face in front of them. Do you really think they'll keep listening to you once they see you're nothing but hot air?
What did you say? Stand back and nobody move. This piece of shit is mine. Pray for a quick death, you bastard!
You murderer!
Greetings, Master Guard.
Good.
God bless you, sir.
I took care of Charlie. He's dead.
Yeah, I reckon he's not so handsome now, is he? I'm glad that fucker's dead. Did you bring me a souvenir like we talked about?
I've got it right here. Hope I didn't get any blood on it.
Aye, that's the one. Oh, that bastard really had good taste. But I don't plan on wearing it. Someone might mistake me for him and stab me in the back.
How about a reward? Surely I've earned something.
Believe me, I'd gladly give you something. If only old Samin wasn't such a miser. I'm starting to believe he really isn't as wealthy as he used to be. But, if you like, you can keep Charlie's cap.
I'll take it. It would be a shame for it to sit in the bottom of a trunk somewhere.
Be my guest. But, if you end up with a dagger in your gut because someone mistook you for Charlie, don't come crying to me.
So what now? I reckon I'll have to wait again, won't I?
Aye, unfortunately. Take care. Why?
Christ.
What would you like?
I'll have a look.
Oh, well.
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I did. What do you know about it?
Nothing. That's why I came to you.
I'm sure at least half a dozen demons have taken up residence in the western courtyard. If the Chamberlain didn't tell you how dangerous this is for all of us, I'm telling you now.
Of course he told me. That's why we're trying to resolve this as quickly as possible.
I'm glad to hear it. Give those demons their due.
Tell me what you know, then.
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? In the palace below the Crone, over by the outer wall? Inside, I mean, on the ground floor. The place stinks like hell, day in and day out. It makes my head spin. I've seen things there with my own eyes I'd rather not talk about. I'd start the investigation there if I were you.
All right. I'll look into it.
Something's missing.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour. And there's that awful smell.
Oh, that sounds terrible. The Chamberlain wants this resolved as soon as possible.
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people are? All it takes is one mention of those beasts and the maids start threatening to find work elsewhere. Ugh, I hear the castle has always been connected to hell, but nobody tells you that when you ask to work here.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side of the castle. Under the Crone.
All right. But what am I supposed to do about them? I heard I'm supposed to pour some kind of special water.
But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground in front of the fireplace they're coming from. That creates a boundary demons can't cross.
All right. Where can I find the fireplaces?
That's hard to describe. Anyway, there are 5 such fireplaces on the Crone side of the castle. Together they form the shape of a 5-pointed star, a pentagram.
Don't worry. I'll take care of everything. Hopefully I won't miss any of them.
If I were you, I'd do it during the night. Even the demons have to sleep sometime, don't they?
The devil never sleeps.
And the old hag rushes in where the devil fears to tread, eh? The sooner you get rid of them, the better. Farewell, my friend.
Excuse me?
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
Don't worry. The Chamberlain is taking this very seriously. He sent me to take care of it.
My eyes and ears aren't what they used to be, but I still know everything that's going on around here. Be on the lookout for people walking Arse first. That's how the demons disguise themselves, so you can't see they're hollow inside.
All right, I'll keep an eye out. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
Manietta told me the demons are coming from this side of the castle, from below the crone.
My God, the poor girl must be under their spell. And I was so fond of her.
Let me guess. I'll have to find and sprinkle 5 fireplaces.
Of course. Everyone knows the demons enter this world through the flames. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9 drops, 1 for every angelic choir, and every 3rd drop must be twice as big as the ones before it.
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart, but most of all,
I came to tell you I found Nickvard.
will he come and pick up his medicine?
He won't need it anymore. He's dead.
My God! It must have been something more serious than indigestion, then. Demons?
No.
How sad.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ be praised. Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out?
Sure, but where could I find a decent apprentice?
So, how did you...
Sir Otto hired me in Prague as his bodyguard and a swordmaster for the... I reckon he sensed he was in... A band of scoundrels was lying...
How was your company ambushed?
It was well planned, I must admit. They nearly...
What went wrong for?
Hard to say. Maybe...
That's all there was?
If you really want to know what I think. The idiots...
What do you mean?
It might have come down to a single fool's mistake. Like I say.
Why do they call you Black Bartosz?
It's just a nickname, of course. Because of my, Once you win a few tournaments...
So you're really a high...
Indeed. I'm Bartoszek of Drahonit.
Oh, sorry.
No. A man should earn a name for himself.
You must have been honoured when the royal...
That's simple. I was serving in the garrison in...
I see.
Depends what you mean. I'd recently won. It was there, Sir. I'd heard of Trotsky, of course. Sir Otto spent.
Sorry, but we're about this.
We each have our own path, it seems.
What?
I may come from a noble family, but we're not renowned, and I didn't have one. So I had...
You became a murderer?
That's right. I spent more time fighting than studying at university, and
Where did you learn to fight?
I've dedicated the last 5 years of my life.
I'd like to see the...
Well, I haven't been all that far either. But unless you learn, fortunately...
I hope some...
If you do, go and... He's a man of honor.
Jesus Christ.
Good day. What would you like?
God bless. You too! Privies for the soldiers, but not a demon in sight. You must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realised as soon as you left.
You were bored, so you made up the whole story.
Oh, come on.
So where should I start looking for those demons?
I was actually going to send you to the palace below the Maiden Tower. It's upstairs, near Lord von Burgos and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be the devil's work.
All right, I'll have a look. But you better not be messing with me. That should do it.
I apologize.
A little more here. That should do it. They won't be getting past this.
Did you do what I asked you? Get anything?
I don't think so, sir.
God bless you.
What a nice...
I made it myself. You? Don't lie.
A little more here. Eight, 9. Don't show yourself here again. I hope I'm doing this right. hope I'm doing this right. Don't show yourself here again. Another privy? came to tell you I took care of all the fireplaces in the palace under the Maiden. The demons should be gone now.
Thank you. But they'll be back next year, you'll see.
I reckon someone will handle it if they do.
It was good to see you, my friend.
The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me and my befuddled mind, I've messed up again.
You're just messing with me. People are scared, rumours are spreading, and you're sending me from one privy to another.
It was just a little misunderstanding.
I don't have time for your stupid jokes.
Suit yourself. But don't be surprised when one of the demons comes back to bite you in the arse.
I came to tell you I sprinkled all the fireplace.
Oh, thank God. I didn't want to start making Pike aspect while those... did you see any of them?
All black as coal and smelling of despair. Like when you burn cracklings.
Oh, shush. I only burnt cracklings once, when I was 11. Thanks for taking care of it. Hopefully they'll leave us alone for at least a year. Farewell, my friend.
I came to tell you the demons should...
Thank you. Take care now.
The place you... I'm sorry.
Who?
You're just mess... People are scared.
It was just...
Where the hell are these demons? Tell me.
Look around the staircase leading to the scribe's chamber. It's between the palace below the crone and the tower. That reeking, hellish door must be hidden there.
I swear, if this is another shitter...
Of course not. I wouldn't dare threaten the security of the castle.
If there's nothing there, you'll have me to answer to.
I'm sure you'll find something.
If this is another joke, you'll really piss me off. I came to...
Oh, I didn't...
All black as coal. Like when you burn...
Oh, thanks for taking care. Farewell.
Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those.
Of course. Another privy. That's enough of that.
Pray for us.
Blacksmith?
Let me guess. You didn't find any demons?
I'm done looking for them.
There's no need to anyway. You made so much noise the demons all crawled back underground. Christ! To think I'd find a moron who'd buy it 3 times in a row. 3 times!
So you were just wasting my time?
Not at all. Next time your belly starts rumbling, you'll know exactly where to go.
I feel like I've been possessed by a demon, and it's driving me to kick your arse.
Have you lost your sense of humour as well as your sense of smell? Try me, lad. You'll be leaving this castle on a stretcher.
We'll see about that. Nobody makes fun of me.
You're just a whiny, humourless little weakling. And soon enough, you'll have a busted lip. You're mine!
I feel quite hungry!
Take that! I'll sort you out nice. Mercy! Leave me be!
Have you had enough?
Fuck! Alright, enough!
Fuck it. If my counting's not off, I owe you 2 more ass-kickings.
Take care. Oh, stop messing around! Calm down. Oof. What's your problem, you idiot?
I came to the demon...
Thank you. Greetings.
God bless you.
I came to...
Oh, I didn't want...
all blood. Like when you...
Oh, thanks for... See you soon, my friend.
Fires.
The place... I'm starting...
Hope.
You... People...
It was...
Where...
Look, it's been...
I s-
Of course I would.
If there's nothing...
I'm
What did I expect?
I apologize.
Blacks...
Let me... There's no... You make... To think... 3...
So you were just...
Not at... Next...
I feel...
Have you tried...
We'll see...
You're... And soon... Now you're gonna get it! Jesus! I'm hit! Useless! I'll sort you out nicely! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Quarter! I'm wounded! I yield! Mercy!
Have you had enough?
Fuck!
I've got half a mind to shove your face in all 3 of those shitters, but I reckon this'll do.
Aye, I've had enough.
Farewell, my friend.
God bless.
God be with you.
Keep the peace. We'll stay friends. Does the name...
Yes, but I haven't seen him for a long time.
Nick Vard is lying dead outside Trotsky Castle walls. He apparently overestimated his...
Are you serious?
So, Matt...
I don't want to hex it, but...
That's good.
I'll be careful.
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. I've still got chills down my spine thinking about those screams.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly...
I decided to help Ossiner as well. I can still smell that stench everywhere.
He got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the castle.
You knew? Why didn't you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway, the job is done.
Trotsky Castle, held by Sir Otto von Berghoff, Lord of Billin, Royal Chamberlain of the Kingdom of Bohemia, Chairman of the Provincial Court, Member of the Crown Council, Magistrate of the Peace, Burgrave of Prague, thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you alone. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the stairs, the sedilia, and checking all the chimneys.
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big castle like this. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle. You are hereby stripped of that privilege. Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits, you deserve a reward.
God be with you.
I'm always glad to see the right
again. Damn it, that's what we need.
Exactly. We'll have to talk to the others to see if
I'd like to learn.
Why not?
Good to see you. Word in the fresh air. We're both
Die! Quick! Ka! Quick! Die!
Welcome, sir.
So you're that Grand Master?
What did you call me? Who's been telling you stories about me?
It's just that I've heard you're the best fighter far and wide.
Ah, so that's what this is about. I haven't been called that in a long while, lad. And who might you be?
My name's Henry, and I know a bit about fighting myself. I reckon I've beaten every fighter in the region, so I got sent to you.
You mean to beat me too, eh? I don't know. I'm getting too old for this sort of thing.
I came all the way here to see you. I'm giving you the chance to hit me with impunity. Do I really have to try to convince you?
At least embarrassment doesn't hurt. But bruises, cuts, and a broken nose, on the other hand.
I've been through a lot worse. You won't dissuade me with that.
All right then. If it's really what you want, let's dance. But I have two conditions. First of all, we'll only fight once. I don't want you begging for a rematch when you lose. And second, the fight ends when one of us gives up. I don't want to have to try to revive you. Got it?
All right, agreed. Should we get right into it?
Fine. Let's get this over with. Let's go over there, so you don't trample my herbs. Ready? Ha! Wanker! I'm too old for this shit. You're telling me you beat all the fighters in the area? I'll tell you.
Victory
men used
awaits!
to fight better. Too slow. Don't slow down.
There.
I surrender.
What's that?
You really gave me a licking, lad. Who'd have thought you had it in you?
You pack a hell of a punch yourself. For a herbalist, that is.
Well, now what? I'd hate to send you home empty-handed.
I didn't challenge you for money.
And I'm not offering you any. Let me clean up your wounds at least. Or I could show you how to treat them yourself. What do you say?
Oh, it's nothing. There's really no need.
Well, suit yourself. But when it gets infected and buckets of pus start pouring out of you, you'll remember what I said.
Actually, why not? I could stay for a little while.
That's more like it. And listen, what if that moment were to last a little longer? I have some lovely aged mead here. We could chat a while. I don't get many visitors here.
Did you say mead?
Homemade, my friend. Come, let's have a toast to our fight. Come on, have another with me.
Another one? This'll be the 7th, I think. I'm not a fish.
Don't be like that. You can't leave now anyway. You just puke in my flower bed and fall asleep on an anthill somewhere.
Well, that's your fault for living in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
It has its benefits too, you know.
Aye? And what benefits?
I'm my own master here. I don't give a flying toss about what's happening somewhere in the village.
Isn't it a bit of a lonely life?
Don't make me out to be some kind of hermit. I get people coming here for herbs, salves, and once in a blue moon, someone comes and challenges me to a fight.
Does that happen often?
Not the fighting part, but people have been coming here for herbs more and more often. If they're polite and ask nicely, I even let them pay me back later. Times are tough.
Sounds pretty boring.
You might be surprised. It can get pretty scary in the woods at night. Especially now, with all those bandits roaming the region.
Aren't you afraid they'll come here?
What would they do here? I'm just a dirty herbalist with a hut full of dried plants, unless they're at death's door to...
Help bastards like them. I'd help them to the grave.
You say that now, but when someone comes knocking and puts his life in your hand, even if you know he's a rotten bastard...
What would you do if someone like...
I don't rightly know myself. A broken leg or a dagger in the gut hurts everyone the same, that's true. But when I just think about that scum going off and killing...
What made you move to this lonely place?
You think someone forced me?
Well, I don't know. I've never met a herbalist like you.
You know what, Henry? You're a solid bloke, so I'll tell you what happened. When I was about your age, I worked as a hired hand in Troskowitz, where this girl took a liking to me. Sarah was her name, but I wasn't interested in her, and I told her right away, but trouble still found me anyway.
Let me guess. Sarah wanted revenge.
Maybe, but she also might have been completely innocent. All she did was complain to her brother, and he put 2 and 2 together.
What do you mean?
Ah, don't worry about that.
Come on, you can tell me. What happened with Sarah's brother?
He realized it wasn't just about his sister. I never liked any girls. I reckon he'd found it odd for a while, and Sarah just gave him a reason to confront me about it. He gathered some of his friends, and they came to explain how they treat animals like me.
But if it's true what they say about you, you beat them all up, right? Or are those just rumors?
No, it's true. I'm not proud of it, but if I hadn't done it, they would have beat the life out of me.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I don't think you did anything wrong to anyone.
I reckon you're the only one around here who thinks that. The locals think the worst of me. They don't even try to hide it. But as soon as they have a cut or an itch, they come running for help.
And you're more than happy to help them. Doesn't their behaviour bother you?
It does. But at least they don't threaten to burn my hut down, which makes a pleasant change.
You said you could teach me something. What was it?
Other than fighting, I'm...
And you always heal them?
Always.
That sounds like it could...
But if I'm supposed...
I understand.
All right.
Do you live here all...
What wilderness? Walk if you... Oh, not really alone.
I understand.
But don't think I'm a hermit. But greeting neighbours and listen... It's true, I don't always sleep easy. You get strange people wandering... My advice to you, no doubt they don't...
Where exactly did you come across...
In the rocks above my...
Greetings.
Good afternoon.
Gamekeeper Vostatek from Takov sent me here.
You were sent by Vostatek?
Yes. He hired me to find and catch poachers in his forests. That job's done, so he sent me to you. He said there's something I could help you with. He was talking about some ghost?
Nice. You might actually be useful then. What's your name?
Henry.
I'm Varel, the gamekeeper in these parts. The lad who helps me told me a while ago about this, but I'll tell you about that after you help me with those What do you say?
Aye.
Sure.
How do you know you've got poachers here?
The usual. There's been less. I thought at first it might, but I found some remains.
How can you tell?
There were knife cuts on the bones.
Vostatek was moaning his forests of... How many do you think you've got?
I have my suspicions about 3 places.
Where do these bastards of you...
The first one has been poaching Troskovitz, the graveyard site. Now we've started patrolling there. He's somewhere to the east and we ain't too keen.
Why's that?
The place is cursed. You know that half-built cottage in Slattery?
That must be deep.
The previous gamekeeper started building, but he didn't finish it. He kicked the bucket before he could... I've been gamekeeper here since then.
Do you know of anyone near
Try asking Ignatius. The Trosk...
Good idea. Right.
Good luck.
Greetings, my friend.
I'm looking for a poacher in this area. Have you seen anything suspicious?
Not a poacher, I'm afraid, but more wolves than you can shake a stick at. It's mighty odd how many of them are wandering around here. I wouldn't be surprised if it was down to some sloppy poaching.
Any idea where I should take a look?
Right behind the cottage, there's a little path lined with... Follow it into the woods and take a... The Slitigo forest ain't that thick. It's nothing but rocks.
Thanks.
God be with you.
This is the poacher's camp for sure. Only there's no one here, and it looks like nobody's been here for quite some time. That's odd. I must have a look around. Track! Search.
What have you found, boy?
It looks like the poacher was attacked by wolves in his hideout. He tried to flee, but they chased him down. Oh well. I'd better report it to the gamekeeper. I've got some evidence if he wants it. That must be the unfinished cottage Varel was talking about.
You just spelled trouble.
Too right.
Like that time when we held up them charcoal. Stop!
Greetings.
Same to you. Come and have a chat. Give me your armor. I'm sure I can find a better use for it than you. What does a little stripling like you need armor for anyway? And no funny stuff. Because I won't think twice about stabbing you in the neck.
This is your last chance to back out of the mess you just got yourself into. Turn around and get the hell out of here right now, or you'll rue it bitterly. The choice is yours, and make it quick.
All right. All right. It was just a misunderstanding. Good haul, that was.
I could use a nap. Again, so what? I'll drop off again in no time. This waiting gets really tiring.
Too slow!
Fucking mutt!
Jan, the beanpole.
Him? Good evening. What do you need, lad?
I've got news about that poacher that you sent me to catch.
And? Did you catch him?
Not exactly.
What does that mean?
Well, You know how you said this poacher leaves a mess behind?
I know, the weasel. That really makes my blood boil.
Anyway, that's how the wolves sniffed him out. He didn't stand a chance against them. There wasn't much left of him, but I brought at least this as proof.
Show me. A hunting knife. This knife will be no use to him now. But still, no one deserves such a fate, getting ripped to pieces by wolves. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to grieve over him.
You said something about a ghost. Will you tell me what that's all about?
Hold your horses. All in good time. If you help with another poacher, I'll tell you the whole story about the ghost. Or are you tired of walking through our beautiful forests?
It's starting to get a bit repetitive.
Look, I'm not too chuffed about it either. But like God made Adam and Eve, he also made poachers and Varel. What can you do?
What should I do with him? Arrest him and take him to Troskovitz?
If some wild beast doesn't mete out justice first, aye. If he's not willing, force him. But make sure he's not too battered.
Yeah, I understand. There's a lot of poachers on the rampage here, aren't there? Is there anything different about this one?
This poacher is operating on a big scale.
A big scale?
He's killing so much game that he must be selling it somewhere. It's much more than he could use himself. Only, to prove anything, I'd have to grill all the innkeepers in the area. They wouldn't tell me anything anyway.
Where does this one hunt? Any idea where I should go looking?
A stone's throw from here, in the woods around Sameen Pond.
Christ, that's right here under your nose.
I don't like going into them forests, to tell the truth. Even though they're nice and close, there's something not right about them. The game is often frightened. He uses that to his advantage. Miller Kreisel occurred to me. He looks out over that area, so he might know something. Even if he is a bit of a strange one.
Actually, Kreisel has people working for him who live even closer. I'll ask them.
Whatever you say.
Thanks. I'll go and find him.
Good luck.